Okay, we've just added our text, Dragon's Den, and we've made that black. You can leave that like that, but I don't really like. I would want to do some more details to the text. You could just take that text and just bring it down, for example, like to 50%. I just typed in 5 on the keyboard. That knocks the opacity right down to 50%. If I typed in 30, you'll see that figure. Just type in 3, you'll see that figure. That could suffice, and that looks quite cool. Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to 100%, and what I'm going to do is we can go through the blending options, and if I click this, and once that's selected, I'm just going to scroll down in my keyboard, and you can see the that it's actually going through, cycling through all of those modes, so to see what it actually looks like. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use soft light, and I'm going to put that up to 100%. Okay, and then I'm going to press Control J, which is duplicate layer again, and we can do that as well. That kind of gives it the impression that it's really kind of piping hot, if you like, that it's actually quite red. And if you look at my previous one that I've done, I've used different modes. So what I've actually did is I've got my first text, which is onto overlay, so I put that mode to overlay. So I'll just go back a step, and I'll just put that onto overlay. And the next one that I've got is black text, opacity to 26%, and I've got it switched it onto darken. So I'll just quickly do that. So I'm using soft light here, so I'll just go back to darken, and I'll put that to 26%. Okay, and then what I did, if I remember correctly, I went to filter, and I went to artistic, and I'm just going to type in I just typed in colored pencil because I want to open up the actual properties with with filters. And what I'm going to do is go to distort. That's where it was. I'm just going to minimize that, and I went to diffuse, and what I did was whack that up so it's, and reduce the glow and the clear amount. I put that up as well, and then I selected OK. If you look closely, I don't think you can see at home, but on my screen it's kind of got like speckles, so it's basically eroding away and kind of eradicating away. And what I then did was, if we looked at this one, I kind of went back and reworked some of the text, and the lighter areas they are removed. So if you look here, the lighter areas is kind of like actually burning. So what I did was I used the eraser tool, and I used some of the rough shaped brushes, and just to kind of rework the kind of text like so, to kind of actually give that burning look, if you like. So I'm just going to do this really quickly, like so. And then what I did is also I didn't just use one combination. I didn't just use one brush, sorry. I used a combination of different brushes, and what I then did was rework it with a softer brush as well. So it kind of, I'm just going to get rid of that because it's got the other layer underneath it. We can still kind of get that. So I'm just I'm almost going to stop now, and you kind of get the idea. Some of those details, and there we have it. I think I'm going to stop. Dragon's Den text, flaming text. What you can do is also, once you've got the liquefied option open, try to rework some of the yellow areas, because as you can see it works quite well in some of this area. So that's quite cool. Before we leave, I'm just going to go to flatten image. So I've flattened the image, or we could have went to layer, and we've got flatten image over there as well. And another cool thing I'm going to do is press Control and I, And here we go, again a really nice another type of effect as well, so kind of a gas chamber, kind of a cool neon glow effect. That's quite cool. What I did was invert and control and I, so it works well for both of those effects. And there we have it, flaming text. Thank you for watching.